Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about gear reviews. It's our gear review week and I'm so excited to share a product with you guys. It's not Gotphoto because that's the software. So we're talking about the FJ Westcott 400 strobe. But before we bring out our guest of the day, I just wanted to let you guys know that there's a lot of things that we've purchased over the years after doing photography for 13 years. And the one thing that separated our work from everyone else is the use of lighting. So this video here is really near and dear to me because lighting is the key to separate your work from other people's work. I can remember going to a conference, not a conference, just like a workshop up in Ruston, Louisiana with Kelly Moore. You guys might remember her from Kelly Moore Bag. But I went up to her workshop, paid a good bit for it. It was worth every penny. At that one workshop at the time, I think it was like 2013, 2010, somewhere around there. And I remember I learned one thing at that workshop that stuck with me. I learned a lot of stuff, obviously. She actually gave me one of her Kelly bags while I was there. I learned one thing that stuck with me for the rest of my life, and it was get your flash off your camera. And once I learned how to get my flash off my camera, at that time they had these things called they had pocket wizards, which were like the really nice ones at the time, and they had these other things, I can't remember what they were called, they're like radio poppers. So at that event, that workshop, I learned get your popper, your whatever. I had pocket wizards. Get your pocket wizard, plug it in your light, and then you can take pictures with the camera and the flash off of it. And I was able to add so much dimensionality to my photos after that, and it really changed the way that my photography went from that day going forward. So without further ado, let us introduce to you guys the FJ400. So this is the FJ400. We bought ours in a 2-pack. This is a 400 watt strobe and it is amazing for off-camera flash. Yeah, so back in the day we were shooting with another brand called Alien Bee, and we loved our Alien Bees. They were awesome lights. We used them inside at schools, anywhere that we had power, which was awesome. But then a lot of our work started getting more outside on location, and we were bringing a battery pack at the time, and it was just tough to have like a little generator running with extension wires. So after Creator Series, believe it or not, Sal Zakata was telling me, bro, you gotta get some better lights for outside. And I was like, okay, man, I'm gonna do it. And he's like, you already worked with the 400s, like the FJ, the Westcott system, you need to jump in, you need to dive all in on it. So now we're rocking the FJ400. We actually have 5 of their strobes. We have 2 of these. We bought the 2 backpack option, which is great. And then we also bought the 3-pack of the FJ200s. So one thing you want to think about whenever you're using a strobe like this is you're gonna have to have something to fire it. So you also will need a trigger. What we have right now is we have the FJ X2M. They just came out with the 3M not too long ago. We haven't upgraded to those yet, but I'm sure we will in the future. These are incredible. You can control so many lights with these. I don't know the exact number, we'll put it here on the screen. That's how many you can control. Yep. Believe it or not, it's how many you can control at one time, or at least this many. There's channels inside. You can turn them on, you can put them to sleep. Now, what I do want you to realize with your triggers is you want to start working them at 5, channel 5 and up. So 5, 10, 15. Don't come out of the box. This is what I was told by Westcott support. Do not come out of the box with your trigger on channels 1 through 5. It's just way too much interference, so it'll cause your lights to misfire because it's just very congested channels. I guess police are on channels, fire department's on channels, everybody's using these low channels, so they recommend to go up to the high channels. That way you're not getting any interference. And I'm not sure if that's the interference that you're getting. Could be cell phones, I'm not sure, but they said there's interference on the lower channels. So the incredible thing about this light is, like I said, it's a 400 watt strobe. It has powers all the way from 1 to 9, which you can see on here, how the dial is super easy to move. You just click this button right here and it goes in whole stops if your light's green. And if you want to go in like 10th stops, you just put it on the white and then it goes up 10th stops. This, to me, so I don't know if you guys remember when the 5D Mark IV came out, how everybody was like, wow, this camera is like changing the industry for like autofocus and stuff. This light for my business was the thing that changed the industry for me. I was able to shoot high-speed sync, and you guys saw our video on high-speed sync we posted, pushed out a few weeks ago. These tools are things that help us do that. So whenever you see those bokeh backgrounds in the middle of the day, we're shooting high-speed sync, or we're utilizing an ND filter in coordination with this light or something like that, which has 400 watts of power, so why would you not? Another thing that I really like about this light is detachable batteries, but the kicker for this batteries are there's a little thing right here that you can use to charge. So if your batteries, I think like over, if you got 3 bars or something like that, you can plug it in and it'll stay working all day. But if it's lower, I don't think it charges or something like that. I'll find out more details on that and put that in the comments, or we can put it on the screen somewhere here. But you can plug it up, AC power if you're indoor doing a shoot, or you can just use it outdoors without anything. And I love the battery indicator lights. These are the lights on there and it tells you how much power you got. Obviously Gage just charged these, so this one's completely full, which is cool. And then they go on. The kit that we bought came with two batteries, one for each light, but then we actually bought a couple extras because we were like, only time it's an issue is when your battery dies, so that's why we bought extras. So when one dies, we throw it on the charger immediately, and then we have the second one that's fully charged to go with. So if I had to give this my overall rating, it's probably one of my favorite lights of all times, the FJ400. I like it more than my 200. My 200s aren't bad, they're just not as powerful. Obviously they're half the power of this. So I would say this light's definitely one of my favorite lights I ever used. And then I love these little zoom reflectors. They're super awesome. This is the one that comes with the kit, but they make some deeper ones, some bigger ones. And another thing that I really enjoy about the FJ Westcott system is all the accessories that they make for these lights. So there's all kind of soft boxes, strip banks, there's beauty dishes, and you guys saw a recent video that we pushed out. This was a while back, a Ball on a Budget segment. They released these flexi gels so I can make my lights colorful if I want. And it's all so easy. They have so much stuff that we can use. And I know it sounds like a salesy video, but I just kind of want to review this piece of gear because it's actually kind of changed the way we think about things. So, but yeah, so if you don't have a lighting system, go to Lens Rentals, rent one. They have it. I rent these from them all the time, try it out, and then give it a shot. But if you already have your lighting system, I'm interested to know which one you use and what's your favorite things about it, and what do you wish your lights had if they don't. Only one thing that I wish that FJ Westcott would have done a little bit better, in my opinion, which is a small thing, is we have this wire here to charge, and we're pretty rough with them. I'm sure not everybody's as rough as we are because we're shooting sometimes 5-6 shoots a week, so stuff's always moving. These wires get a little finicky after a while. So we've already changed out the pigtails in both of them because they start separating right here. But other than that, that's the only issue we've had with them. I mean, this was probably for a AA battery charger, just pigtail, so we kind of use that. It's probably not suggested that you do that, but we've had no issues. And then my other one, it kind of separated and broke. I think we had this old router. I don't know if y'all remember the Apple time capsule. and it had the same kind of pigtail on it as well. So we just ended up taking this retired. This thing doesn't work anymore. It just sits on the shelf, and I think it's a real cool product. It's actually my brother's. He gave it to me because he wasn't using it. I guess it's just old technology, but it had the same pigtail that we needed. So we ended up using that pigtail inside of here, and it's worked fine as well. I feel like the thing that you shouldn't change on this would probably be this part right here. I feel like as long as you got this side of it, and if I'm wrong, y'all put in the comments. As long as you got this power bank and this, I don't think the other part matters as long as it fits. But if you guys know something I don't know, put in the comments and we can have a discussion. But so far I've had no issues. I've been running this with these wires for probably 6-7 months. So thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks for watching this video. Hope you guys got something out of our gear review. We're highlighting the FJ400 and why it's our workhorse of a light and why we don't go anywhere without it typically. Also, we're doing a giveaway on this. So if you're interested in the giveaway, you can go to LeroyTatamy.com and you can fill out the form on there to get entered to win. I think that'll probably be easier. We'll put something on LeroyTatamy.com that you guys can go to so you can enter in to win the Westcott memory card holder. All right, guys. See you on the next one. Peace. What's up, guys? Thank you so much for tuning into that last video, and we want to thank you guys for all the support you've been giving to the channel lately. It seems like every day there's new subscribers, which is super fun, and just making this content for you guys as it goes. Please continue to comment, continue to like, continue to share. I love interacting with you guys in the comments, and the more you comment, the more I respond. So can't wait to see you guys on the next one, and thanks so much for being here.